Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing good. So last class I've explained and discussed about the nested if statement, right? But in today's class I'm going to explain about the multiple if statement. In the previous class I've mentioned that in the nested if statement, inside this outer if, okay, you can have another if statement, right? But today I will explain to you about the multiple if statement. So in the multiple if statement, remember, after this if statement, what you will find out, you will get another else if statement. Okay, so let me explain to you what is this multiple if statement. The multiple if statement is also known as if else if statement, or they call it as if else if ladder, or the multiple if statement. So what happened? The if statement are executed from the top down. Okay, if any one of the condition controlling the if is true. So you will see over here in the very beginning, I mentioned what? The if statements are executed from the top down. So over here in the syntax, you will see what? The first statement is if, followed by the condition. Then next, I mentioned if any one of the conditions controlling the if is true. Okay, over here you will see another one. I have else if followed by the second condition. Then you can have another else if statement over here and the third condition. Then you can have another else if and then the fourth condition. You can have as many else if, depend on your program. So what happened? I mentioned if it is true, then the statement associated with that if, it will execute. That means if the condition, the first condition over here is true, then this statement 1 will execute. Okay, but if this condition is false, what happened? The execution, it will pass on to the second else if statement, and it will test the condition number 2. If this condition is true, then the statement number 2 will execute, but the statement number 1 will not execute, and the rest of the statement will not execute except the statement number 2 will execute. Fine. And the rest of the else if statement are bypassed. That means they will not execute. But if none of the condition are true, then what happened? The final else statement will be executed. That means if any of these condition 1 is false, condition 2 false, 3 false, 4 false, then what happened? The execution, it will pass on to the else statement, and this statement of the else will execute. So over here I have the flow chart. Okay, after start, it will test first the condition number 1. If it is true, then the statement of the condition 1 will execute, and then it will pass on to the statement after the if structure, and it will stop the program. Fine. But if the first condition is false, the second condition to become false, it will go to the condition number 3. In case in the condition number 3 it is true, then the statement of this condition number 3 will execute, and then after that it will pass on to the next statement after the if structure, and it will stop the program. But here, in case all these conditions, okay, the condition 1, 2, 3, 4 become false, what happened? The execution, it will pass on to the else, and the statement of the else will execute, and then it will come out from the if structure, and then it will stop the program. So over here I have one program, okay, the program to find the greatest among the three numbers. So what we have to do when writing C++ program, first we should include the header file iostream.h because I'm using the cout and the cin. Then the second header file I'm having conio because I'm using the clr that is the clear screen function and the getch function, fine. And then after that my main, I make it as a void. I don't want my main to return. Inside my main, now I declare three variable, that is no1, no2, no3, so that I can input the three value in these three variables. Then after that I ask the user to enter any three integer. The first one, it will go to the first variable, the second to the second, and the last one to the third variable. Now over here I'm using the multiple if statement. What I do, first I test that the number one that I input, let's say over here I input 7, I input 8, and I input 9, okay. So over here I compare 7 is greater than 8 or 7 should be greater than 9. Both these conditions should be true, okay. But over here you will see 7 is not greater than 8, it become false, right? And 7 is not greater than 9, so this condition over here it become false. When it is false, what happened? This statement it will not execute, so it will come out to the second statement, that is my second else if statement. Again back over here you will see I have another condition. I mentioned that number 2 should be greater than number 1 and number 2 should be greater than number 3. So number 2 over here I mentioned in this variable I have 8, 7, I have 8 and then 9. 8 is greater than 7, it is true. 8 is greater than 9, it is false. But because I'm using the AND operator, both the conditions should be true. But because over here one condition become false, then this statement is false. So what happened? Again back this statement it will not execute, fine. So the execution it pass on to the else and it print out over here. The statement of else will execute, that is it will print out that the number 3, that is the value 9, is the greatest, fine. But if over here any of the condition based on the number that you input, suppose in the first statement that let me change, in the first variable I input 9 and in the last variable I input 7. So 7 is greater than 8, 9 is greater than 8 and 9 is greater than 7. So that time both the condition become true. So what happened? This statement of this if will execute and it will print 9 is the greatest. Clear, my dear? Okay, over here you will see in my program, okay, my two header file. The first one because I'm using the cin and cout. The second one because I'm using clear screen and the getch, right? Then inside my main, I make my main as a void main because I don't want to return anything. Then after that I declare three variable no1, no2, no3. Then I ask to enter the value, okay, the first one in no1 and second one in no2 and the last one in no3. So next over here I compare that number 1 should be greater than number 2. I'm using the AND operator and number 1 should be greater than no3. If the condition, the first condition is true, then this statement will execute. This cout will execute. The rest of the statement will get bypassed and it will come out from the if structure. Fine. But if this condition is false, then the execution it will pass where? In the else if, and it will check this second condition. If this condition is true, then this block will execute or this cout over here will execute, but the rest of the statement will get bypassed. But if the first condition is false, the second condition is false, then what happened? The execution, it will pass on to the else and the statement of the else will execute. So let me run and show to you. Okay, over here you will see it asks enter any three integer. So let me input the first value is 9. Hope you can see over there 9. The next is 7. Okay, and the last one, let me enter 10. So that means the third value is 10. So it display over here that 10 is the greatest. So over here we understand that both the condition become false. Okay, again back when I execute. Okay, let's say I enter the first value is 10, the second one is 8, and the third one is 4. So over here the first variable is greater than the second and the third variable. That means the first condition is true. So the statement of the if execute and it display 10 is the greatest. Okay, so hope all of you understand.